Hello, my name is Zach Wright with Old Man Gaming. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome yet again to another episode of Duel Bastards. We are in Season 2. We're getting deep in. I think this one might end up being longer than Season 1. We'll have to see. But I am not alone. I can't do this game by myself. I have two wonderful players directly below my head. You see Daniel. He is playing Sebastion Lee Seigneur.
Bonjour.
And then we have directly below him, Wizard's Respite Ash playing Indigo Sid.
On guard.
And we're I think we've decided that this game is now officially in a beta form, so it might be out at some point within the next year. We'll have to see. But this is the pirate game. Old school fantasy sailing game that I've been working on for way too long. This is season 2 of it. Sebastion, Lee Seigneur, and Indigo, brothers, kind of half brothers who didn't know they were half brothers, rivals from school, star-crossed to keep coming into each other's paths one way or another. So we left off, Indigo Sid had just helped Salvador Sid thwart a Rosari attack on the Golden Bird, Salvador Sid's boat, as they sail for the Island of Gold, the island where the giant bounty that that Gloria Ius, the holy city, had paid to the Rosari to stop them from raiding. But it had actually gotten lost to sea on this island, but they know where it is. They're going to get it. They're not the only ones to go to get it, though. On the other side is Sebastion. He stands with Herrick and the Papal Paladins, who are looking to reclaim the gold, saying they never should have tried to pay the Rosari off, so that they can go to war with the Rosari and finish that off once and for all. Sebastion, however, is trying to find and bring his brother to justice one way or another, while Indigo thinks he killed his brother, a la the last season, and is kind of crippled with guilt about that, while he's trying to embrace his new life as a pirate. So, that being said, we'll start with you, Indigo. Indigo, you, after the Rosari woman is taken downstairs, and kind of like taken down to the brig in shackles, Salvador runs over to you. Yeah, has some people get on you with the medic, bandage your wounds, fix you up a little bit. We're going to heal your health for now, because a couple of days are going to pass at sea to move us kind of to the next area. So you don't have to worry about the health, though. For the next couple of scenes, you would have wounds for role-playing purposes.
Okay.
That being said, after the fight, Sanaya just kind of like storms off and starts ordering her men to do things, repairs, reload cannons, check on them, check on munitions, stuff like that, make sure nothing was stolen. And they're not actually looting because they don't want to loot. They want to keep their hold open for the huge amounts of gold that they're supposedly going to find on this island. So, other than that, like I said, Salvador has you whisked off to be treated. And then a couple of days are going to pass. In those days, what do you want to do?
I'm going to initially, the first thing that I'm going to try and do is walk around the ship, with my wounds, not like too heavily, like mind myself, but keep an ear out. Basically, I'm trying to figure out the political landscape that's unfolding with Sanaya and Salvador and the rest of the crew. That's probably going to be my first thing I try to do.
Okay. Remember, we're using the stamina system. Don't forget to keep track of your stamina. That being said, do you have any good skills that would help you with a potential sort of check here?
I do have awareness, manipulation if it comes to a situation where I need to start talking to people.
Let's give us awareness.
What's that?
Let's give us an awareness. We're gonna say
Okay.
difficulty is gonna be 3.
All right.
I'm sure you're all out there sick of me saying, but as this game is not in print anywhere and we are basically using this as test, the way this game works is for skill rolls, you roll a series of d6s, 5s and 6s count as successes, everything else is nothing. And the difficulty is not the thing that he has to beat, but the amount of dice. Oh, that was silly. The amount of dice that I have to roll against him.
Okay, and a success was 5 and 6s, so I got 2 successes.
All right. We got no successes on the difficulty, so you pass. So you spend the first day just kind of like getting to know the situation a little bit better, kind of using your wounds to not do as much work so that you can gather more information on things. And Salvador actually kind of keeps a distance from you a little bit. You kind of feel that's more just to let you heal and not to push you into things. You've actually had a lot of stress right away, and he doesn't want to push it. You notice that Sanaya doesn't like you. From just talking to the other crewmen, you notice that Sanaya doesn't like you. She thinks that you're here to take her job. She thinks that as soon as Salvador feels good about you becoming first mate, he'll kick her off. And there are plenty of people on this boat who don't like Sanaya. For whatever reason, I mean, Sanaya's been the first mate for a long time. You're the bright, shiny new thing. Those people don't have a problem with you. So there's a lot of talk of like, you're going to usurp her as first mate. That's why you're in the room. That's what Salvador is setting up. And she's going to get kicked to the curb. And you can tell she's kind of trying to not let that happen. And that's the situation. You got 2 successes, right?
Yes.
Okay, and I got none, so that's a pretty good all-around skill check. And don't forget to mark off 2 stamina because you initiated the
Right.
skill check. That being said, you also find out that like just from the situation itself, the fog that you guys started sailing into that was really heavy when the Rosaris used it to attack you hasn't really let up. It kind of comes and goes a little bit, ebbs and flows. You get kind of slightly clear days, and then it gets really heavy again. You're not exactly sure why that is. Maybe it's just the season for it. And you guys are sailing into much colder waters, but you are getting, but you're getting a lot of fog, basically. The other thing you find out is that the Rosari woman has said her name. It is JAJA, spelled JAJA, and she hasn't talked to a lot of people, hasn't said anything. She allowed her wounds to be treated, and a lot of people are kind of like taking her as a bad omen. Some people think she should just be walk the plank and be done with her. But Salvador hasn't ended her yet, so that's the situation you're in.
Okay.
What do you want to do with that information?
Lots of angles I can go at here.
Yes. Role playing aplenty.
I think I'm gonna start with taking JAJA food when it's time for her to eat.
Okay. You cut the cook off. You get some food. Do you have any sort of cooking?
I don't believe I do.
All right. Give me an intelligence base. Just the save dice.
Just the save dice.
Difficulties 2.
I got no successes.
Okay. All right. You cut off. You get the dish. Is what it is. Spend a stamina for your skill check.
Oh, right. All right. I'm going to take this down to her, look her up and down, and say, Not many people have gotten the opportunity to sneak up on me in that manner.
She does not notice you when you come down right away because she is doing Linda Hamilton style chin-ups in her cage, and she's a physical specimen. She's got heavy biceps, some very crude tribal tattoos kind of up and down her arms, etched in her body. And yeah, she has, if I recall correctly, I recall like kind of giving you, describing her as dreads. I can't remember if I described her to you ever because you didn't really get to look at her.
Yeah, just a little bit. I think at the very, very end. I remember the tats.
She has, she has deep red hair. One side of her
That's right.
head has kind of like flowing hair. The other one is kind of like curled up into almost like, I guess like dreads or cornrows right from the scalp that comes back into it and kind of flows down. And she's very short though. She's only like short even for Rosari, like 5'6", 5'7", like short for Rosari.
Okay.
Actually, no, it'd be more like 5'3". Sorry. I'm tired, everybody out there. I'm tired. But yeah, she's short for Rosari. Even Rosari woman. You say that, she drops down, kind of turns towards you, and she goes, oh, I gotta get her accent. Her accent's gonna be tough. The one I put the blade to. That's not right. The one I put the blade to. The one... It's gonna be what it is. The one I put the blade to.
The one you snuck up on and put the blade to.
Schaff, harf, hef, she says in ARF. Do you have any sort of linguistics?
I do, but that is not one of them.
Okay, but you have a specialization in linguistics, correct?
Yes.
So if you would like, it's up to you. You may attempt to discern what she said, even though you don't have the native language. The way that works is, I think, let me make sure. I might be speaking out my butt here. Is it a charisma skill or an intelligence skill?
Charisma.
Okay, of course. It's at the end.
Okay. And I have empiric and Polaribus.
Polaribus. That's your language. That's the Santo Damin. And empirical is our version of English, basically.
Yeah.
All right, so ARF is the guttural and aggressive language of the Rosari tribes. So let me see here. If a character has a subject, they may speak the subject fluently. If they do not, they may make a linguistics roll in order to understand the gist of what's being said through context clues and body language. However, the difficulty is based on how subtle the clues are. Also, please note that any character can speak the language that they were raised in and do not need to have to take the yeah. So, you don't have ARF. This is where the roll comes in. So go ahead and make a linguistics skill roll with your charisma save. However, what she said is a very subtle language-based comment, so the difficulty will be 4 on this for you to get.
Ooh. Oh, I got 2 successes.
Wow.
Out of my 2 dice. Oh shit.
I also got 2 successes, unfortunately. You know it was mockery. That's all you know. But she goes hard.
So on those when it's a tie, the tie goes to we need to overcome, right?
Yes,
is how
because of the fact that I have to roll against you. Like that's how it works. So like every one of the difficulty successes takes 1 success away from you, basically. Okay. So you know it was mockery. She arf, and then she kind of looks at you and goes, "Is that my Is that supposed to be my dinner?
Do you want something else?
Anything would be better than that. I know you eat better than that. By the way, she doesn't speak as good as I'm speaking right now. It is just very hard for me to articulate.
Okay.
I feel like if I try to articulate how she would talk, it's gonna come off real weird.
I'm kind of visioning her cadence to be that of Klingons from the classic Star Trek.
Yeah, something along those lines. Like it's like she doesn't quite. Yes, but not even as eloquent. I would say because she doesn't. She knows the language and she speaks it relatively well, but she doesn't know it like you know it. So it's very
Okay.
it's almost like she's making linguistics rolls every time. Like if it makes sense there.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah, maybe I do. And I can bring you a plate. That's fine. That's not a big deal. I can go grab something from the kitchen.
She looks at you and goes, "What you want of me, flimsy man?"
Flimsy man. And what's is that what our whatever she said? I'll repeat back to her what she had said to me. And I'll say, is that what that's supposed to be? Is that flimsy man? Is it because my sword is whip-like?
She goes, "No." She puts up her arm. Her bicep bulges. She goes, "Hard." Looks at your arms. "Flimsy." Flimsy.
I'm gonna straight out laugh.
And then she goes, "And what I say earlier is, you say I sneak up on you. I say you allowed me to sneak up on you."
Huh.
Like it comes together that she was correcting you, basically. Like you were like, "Not many people can sneak up on me," and she's like, "You allowed me to sneak up on you." Like that's how bad you were at noticing me, sort of thing.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna laugh it off and say, something along the lines of, "Well, I was distracted, and sometimes it's hard to see a mouse sneaking up on you when you're engaged with something so much larger in front of your face."
She continues to smile, but there is suddenly a hideous undertow to her smile that was not there before. There is before it kind of felt like she was like, this guy. Now it's like, I'm gonna fucking cut his head off. Like that's what you're getting from just her body language. Just her intent changes that much. She steps up to the cage and looks at you and goes, "You need to tell your captain you need me. You need me for that island. He needs to make arrangement with me."
I need to know what you know. And I need to know that you aren't going to stab us in the back the first opportunity you get. You mock me and I laugh. I mock you and you seem ready to cut my throat.
She looks at you and goes, "I'm not quite sure how to say this in your language, but when I punch down. When you punch with words, you punch up." If you want to make an awareness roll, I can have you make an awareness roll to figure out exactly what she's trying to say here.
Yeah, okay, I will. I'm trying to figure that out, and I don't know if it's me being dumb right now or if it's just confusing. Like, I'm a little tired, so this is actually going to be an Ash awareness.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Let's see. Okay, so awareness is 3, and that is reaction plus 2. Okay. All right, I got 3 successes.
Okay. It's a little bit hard to understand, but you get the intent behind it. And the intent is basically she's saying, I'm better than you. So when I'm insulting you, it doesn't matter. You're below me. But when you insult me, I want to crush you because you're nothing. Like, she's basically saying, like, you're punching up to me, meaning I'd take you any day, sort of thing. Like, I've earned the right to insult you. You haven't earned the right to insult me, sort of thing. It's the best way to say it, I think.
Okay. I kind of figured that out, and I look at her and I say, and I don't know if this is going to be retconning or going too far. If you need to correct me on the culture of the Santo Domingo, you can definitely correct me here. But I'm going to say, in my country, there is a you know what a dog is, right? The dog, the small animal.
She knows.
In my country, there is a small dog named the Chihuahua, and it is tiny. It yaps, it squeaks, and then we have larger dogs. They are mastiffs. They're big man-eaters. The big dog, he never cares how much the Chihuahua yaps. If you are so high, why do my words hurt so much? If you are big dog, what is this flimsy man? Why does this hurt you so much?
She looks at you and goes, when a child speaks out of turn, you correct it.
And you see me as a child? How old are you?
On the field of battle, I am far superior. She goes, and then she does this, where she put the knife into your neck.
In the field of battle, sneaking up on a man is one way of proving your superiority, and fighting head on is another. But I'm not here to fight with you with words or with swords. I came to bring you food and to talk. And to learn if I open this gauge, we let you onto our islands that we are going towards. If you will sneak up on me again.
She shakes her head. You Southerners, all of you, worry about your deals instead of worrying about how to make it so that I can't sneak up on you. Are you captain of this boat?
No. No, I am not.
So, you should probably go talk to your big dog. Because he's who I need to speak to. You are the person who brings me food.
Um,
I just want to say I
that's
like you
pretty
very
good.
much, Wiz. I
No, this is good. She's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
I actually like her a lot.
I love her.
Um, she's exactly what I want from a Viking woman, like witty and like has like nerves of steel. This is exactly the type of person I thought she would be. um, uh, you're right. You're right. I am nobody. I am just a little chihuahua on a ship full of big dogs. I am nothing. I can go talk to the captain. Maybe he'll listen to me and he'll come talk to you. Maybe you tell me something worth telling him, and then he will listen to me because he will value my words. Maybe the little yippy dog. Maybe he starts making sense if he asks the captain to come see you.
She looks at you and goes, I am not stupid. I may not know your ways, but people of your kind don't do what he did for you. Unless you are either in charge of the ship or something very important to him. You already have told me you are not in charge of the ship, so I know that he will listen to you. And as far as what I can tell him, if you think that island is deserted, you're wrong. The people, the Rasari know of this island. So do your people. Why would the gold still be there?
So that means you tell me that is a good point. That is a good question.
Do you
But that
speak
means that
Arf? Shof ha shaw. Ar. You speak?
can I do another linguistics roll to try and figure that out?
I mean, you can. I would save
Okay.
the stamina for you because
I
like
gotcha.
she's straight up trying to test if you know her language. She's not giving context clues. She's saying words that she wants you to be able to repeat back to her. I'll let you roll for it, but it'll be like an 8 difficulty, and I might botch every roll. That's the beauty of this system is I might get no successes, but that's.
I'll save the stamina. There's plenty of other things I need to figure out on this boat before we get to this island. Senorita, I apologize, but I do not know this romantic, beautiful language that you speak to me with such elegance and beauty. And then I say something in my language that is Spanish and sounding-ish and very romantic sounding.
She looks at you and she goes, ugh, you sound like a flower falling downstairs. And then she looks at you. She looks at you and goes, you don't speak Arf. I'm willing to wager no one on this boat speak my language but me. The ones on that island speak Arf. You need me. Or you will not set foot 3 steps onto that island. And we're going to switch off.
Okay.
I gotta give him some time. We've been doing it for 28 minutes. All right, we switch off. Sebastion, it's going to be a couple more days to the island. What would you like to do with your time? And I would also like to point out the fog thing. You also noticed that.
So last time I had used a technique called Perfect Route that should shave a day off of our trip. Can I
have
do that
accounted
again?
for that. No, you cannot.
Okay. So that's just one.
That's if I recall correctly, that's an active trait. So it's not a stamina cost, which means that just anytime there's a route planted, minus a day if you're part of the plotting of that, basically.
Okay, so yeah, maybe I periodically am checking in with the navigator just to make sure we're still on track.
And I just want to let you know Game Master wise, I was going to do something different after you told me that. It has been accounted for in the story.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you are a day ahead of schedule.
Okay. Well, then I shall find a deck chair to lay on and collect sunbeams, of course. Why not? My work here is done.
Is that what you do for 2 days?
I mean, if somebody, came up and had something to talk to me about, I suppose I would let them. But I'm a bit of a navigator.
A couple of days. Well, half a day goes by. We get into another day, and you start to do that again. And Simon kind of walks over to you. He goes, "Yar, matey, you really holding down that chair."
Oh yes, it is. I'm trying to make sure it doesn't get too far away from this position. It's very strategic, you see.
He looks at you and goes, "Your dad wasn't present much, was he?"
No.
"No, all right. Would you permit me to give you a bit of fatherly advice, being that I am a aged sea dog who has been at it for quite some time?"
May we? But it seems as though all of the jobs are accounted for on the boat. So I don't really know what I should be doing, I suppose.
"That fair, matey. But, again, maybe you should ask. I want to point some things out to you. You might not be the most aware person here. I mean, first of all, I did rob you blind back on the island." He just straight up tells you.
You what? Sacre bleu!
Yeah, you remember all the art and the vases that you wanted to bring with you?
Yeah.
That I said I'd store for you?
Yes, of course.
Do you think I still have them on this boat right now?
Oh, yes, in the hold, of course. That's where it should be.
Oh,
And
yes.
you're a man of great character, I believe.
Sebastion, I've gotten to know you. And I got to say, you seem like a fine young man. But you're a bit of a nunce. And then he points, he's like, "Do you see some of these men and how they're looking at you?" As he points it out, Sebastion kind of like sees that some people are just like looking at you, they're grumbling, they're pointing, like stuff like that. He's like, "Have you maybe think back into the last 12 to 24 hours? Have you seen any of that going on?"
It's impossible to say. Who could see what is going on around them? I'm a bit of more of a learned man. I don't know really. I'm not really aware of what happens around me.
Well, let me learn you a little bit more then. You should probably at least look busy, because these men are going to get really upset with you. And they're going to be the one that has your back when the shit goes down with whatever we're going into.
So it is sort of an if you can lean, you can clean situation. I will get
five experience points for working. If you can lean, you can clean. And thank you for that, because now I am already having PTSD flashbacks to my restaurant work when I was younger, so thanks for that. This is in there now.
I will find a rag and dampen it just a little bit and wipe just the edge of the deck railing just ever so slightly.
Simon walks over and goes, he kind of looks at it and then looks at you, and then he sighs and he goes, "Yeah, that'll do." And then he starts to walk away, and then he turns and he goes, "Out of sheer morbid curiosity, Sir Lee Senor, what is it you plan on doing? I mean, right now we're out here on a boat with a man that you have in confidence told me you want to kill, searching for your brother, who tried to and thinks he done killed you, to a giant island of gold that we're all gonna fight and kill each other over. What exactly is your goal here, Sebastion?
Well, I believe the themes are emerging to me in real time, and I may not know exactly where my loyalties lie, I suppose. While I am trying to bring my brother to justice, I may learn new things as things come to light, and potentially shift allegiances. I don't totally know.
Simon smiles at you and he's like, "Ooh, spoken like a pirate." Are you sure you're not a pirate? Well, you definitely got your in you.
I have some in my blood, I suppose, but you know.
It's like, well, it is what it is, I suppose. But how do you want this to work out? Do you want to get your brother back? Do you want to kill him? You want to get rich and fat off that gold on the island? Or do you want to take out Herrick? Or maybe get rich and fat off that gold on the island? Or do you want to take it to the Rosaris and start a war with them? Or get rich and fat off the gold on that there fucking island?
Getting rich and fat sounds pretty good. I mean, you know, according to my developing backstory, I have nothing back at home. So, you know, I'm not exactly beholden to the man who brought me here.
He grabs your shoulder. He's like, well, let me tell you about a little plan. And if we pull this off, then we won't even have to worry about the art I sold. Before he can start to go into it, you hear Deirdre go, leave him alone, you dirty, dirty old man. And then Simon turns and goes, what? Just looking to get fat and rich off the gold on that there island. Deirdre's like, do you care about nothing? Do you care about what we're walking into? Do you care about what we're doing? And Simon's like, of course I do. I want to get out from the thumb of that dirty paladin. This is the final thing I got to do. And I gotta be honest, I do feel a little bit... You see him get a little sad. He's like, I won't say I feel a little guilty, but if I were to experience the emotion that is akin or adjacent to guilt for how it went down with Indigo, I'd feel a little guilty. Deirdre's like, I can't believe you just said that. The great pirate Simon Grimes, admitting that he might feel guilty. He's like, take it back, you dirty Irish wench. And then he turns and, like, storms off. He wouldn't say Irish. It's Celtic, sorry.
Yeah. I did have just a clarifying question. So
sure.
My ship is a group of 3 ships sailing behind his ship, right?
Well, you don't know.
His pirate ship. We are not aware of.
You left after them. That's all you know.
Right.
Honestly, you don't even really know that. Because you got in a sword fight and died, basically. Yeah. So, like, you don't know when you guys left, how close you are, how far away you are. You know that you're going to the same island, and that's where he and Sebastion Sid are going. That's really the only information you have.
Okay. And so I'm here with Deirdre still?
Yeah, Deirdre kind of turns to you and goes, you can't let him get too far in your ear. He's an earworm. You can't trust Simon Grimes as far as you can throw him. That man has been a pirate since the day he was birthed. Came out with that beard and that ridiculous accent. You can't trust him. He will always survive. He's a cockroach.
Well, mademoiselle, what would you do in the situation where, you know, we found ourselves aboard or on an island and there was gold, and, you know, what would you do?
She looks at you with all seriousness. She goes, I'm going to be quite frank with you, Sebastion. I was one of the highest members of, it was the 8 Arms, right?
8 Arms, yeah.
That's why I called him Octavius. I was one of the highest members of the 8 Arms before its fall. I craved money and power and wealth like none other. That being said, in the course of that, I've watched all of my friends die, all my family die, and I've lost a son to one of the great and terrible expeditions. And now the only thing that keeps me alive and going is a thirst for vengeance, to try and finish what happened and close the loop. So that gold isn't gold at all. It's an anchor. And you do well to remember it.
So you would say that your life is a bit of a cautionary tale for someone like me.
I'd say that, yes. Oop, that was Simon. That was Simon coming through. Sorry. Sorry. I'd say that, yes. Maybe a little bit. You don't want to be like me. I have another bullet in this chamber for Salvador Sid, and when it's fired, the deed is done. Maybe I'll find another tavern to live out my days, or maybe I'll die in the offing. Either way, I haven't had a chance to avenge my son until you and your brother fell ass backwards into me tavern. But now I do. I've already got one of them. My apologies to you. I'm gonna get the other.
Well, it sounds as though all of our objectives can be met. I could bring my brother to some sort of justice. You could kill his uncle, and we could escape with gold. I don't see why everything is not possible.
She laughs at you and she goes, "Trust me, if there's a way, Simon Grimes will escape with gold. That being said, I do hope you find your brother, and I do hope you are able to reconcile with him without you two killing each other. I've grown quite fond of both of you."
Well, then, I mean, hopefully he is where he said he would be going to. I don't totally know. I don't have any way to know. But,
give me a navigation check and spend one
huh.
stamina for it.
Navigation.
I
Oh,
might ruin my own plot here.
Navigation C.
Yes.
All right, I get to roll 4 on that. 2 successes.
Ouch. Okay. Something just dawns on you while you're talking to her about the navigation. You realize that, like, while you were going through that whole ridiculous back and forth with the navigator the day prior, you figured out where you guys launched from. And the launch trajectory of you guys and your boat would have been completely different if Salvador was launching from the dock that he was launching from. So, like, you guys are not necessarily on the same path, but the same path. It's even within the realm of possibility that you guys would get there first.
So, yeah. So all of this seems correct to me. So yes, I don't even think. In fact, we may even get there first. I will blurt out.
She goes, "Well, I'll tell you this. If we get there first, I'm staying behind until he arrives. And if you want to come after me when it's all said and done, I won't stop you. I know it was Jada."
Yeah, of course, and I haven't forgiven you for that, obviously. But we're here on this boat together. I'm not gonna just kill you right here.
She nods. Real quick aside, and I'm sorry to everybody out there. You know what? No, we'll do this in the in-between, and we'll end this first episode here. We'll actually get an episode. We'll get 2 episodes in. I think that's a great idea. So we'll do a quick wrap up here. And yeah. Sebastion, Daniel, anything you want to plug? Keep in mind, this is not going to come out for like 4 months.
Yeah, this will be just kind of generic plug. I'm a musician as well as I do this stuff on the internet. So for my music, go check out thesanford.bandcamp.com. A lot of it is music that I've made for podcasts, but I do have a couple. I got an EP and a single that are just fun electronic dance music, and I keep promising people that I'm going to come out with a new one sometime this summer. I need to get less busy with regular work, though.
Amen to that. Wizards Respite Ash. Anything you want to plug real quick?
WizardsRespite.com. As always, all of these episodes can be seen there. It's a website dedicated to all things TTRPG. Check it out. We got articles, we got these episodes, we got other shows on there, as well as merch. So we can pick up t-shirts, and it's all RPG related.
All right, guys, as far as me, you can check my stuff out on Spotify or YouTube. We do TTRPGs. I do a TTRPG podcast with Wizard down there. I also do video game stuff. I do plenty of Let's Plays, and I do a video game podcast with Neil, who is on Ordo. So check out all of that stuff. I'm really proud of all of it. Until then, we'll see you guys next time. As long as you keep watching, listen, we'll keep making them.